Hey everyone, it is Friday. I do apologize for the lateness. I've been yet another busy day for me, so that's why I'm late to stream. But work went well, so now I'm here, and now we can get to playing Wuthering Waves. And we're gonna continue where we last left. It's been a while since we last played Wuthering Waves, because I remember, I think the last time we played it was when we were doing the Doctor's quest, and that one was really short. I'm not kidding, that was like 2 hours. That's one reason I haven't been on Wuthering Waves for a bit, because I wanted to let it run, because that one, last one was that we did in Wuthering Waves was too short, so decided to let it go forward a bit, and there'll be some new stuff for us to do with Wuthering Waves. And also, they apparently were doing a second anniversary stuff, so sadly I did miss some stuff, but I did get some new stuff and for the bike, like customization, so I like that. But I'm Alpha, thank you for getting first and getting your daily gear. Well, come on in, let me give you a shout out. But yeah, I do know that in June they're going to be doing a Cyberpunk collab, and I can't wait for that, because that's going to be a lot of fun. But and I already know which character I'm pulling for in Cyberpunk. From Cyberpunk, I'm definitely pulling for Lucy. So definitely gonna save up to get her. But anyway, why don't we head on over and get started with Wuthering Waves, shall we? Because it's been a while since we last played. So put that in, and I hope you like what I done to the motorcycle. Also, let me just change the image of who is first. Oh, and boom. Hope you're. I know last time you said you were feeling sick, Alpha. Hope you're feeling better. But this is what I've done to the bike. As you can see, we got that better, but still struggling to breathe properly. Oh no! But I'm glad to hear that you're getting better, Alpha. Just keep up the rest, and you'll feel better in no time. But yeah, this is what I've done to the bike. Sadly, I just wish it would stay on, like during cutscenes. I sadly still have to go to work, but it's better than nothing. That's rough, going to work while still sick. Yeah, if you're feeling up to it and you're able to, try to do as much as you can. But if you start feeling sick and you don't feel like you can do, Alpha, it's best you take the day and go home early and get rest. Don't try to push yourself too hard. Hey, Nicarasu, welcome on in. Alpha, can we get a shout out for Nicarasu, please? Oh, ain't going well. He came in just time. We're just about to get started with Wuthering Waves. Let's go, 75 stream streak. Congrats on getting 75 stream streaks, Alpha. Congrats. I really do appreciate it. 75 stream streaks. Let's get some. Let's see. Oh, so you've been playing the final, Nicarasu. Hope that's going well. Let's get some congrats in here for Alpha. Looks like I made it in time. Yep, you made it in time. I just started because I've been working on stuff behind the scenes today, and time got away from me again. Okay, with tech messages. You know, I wish these emotes were available. Like, I wish company behind Wuthering Waves, I wish they would make these emotes available for us to use, like on Twitch. Like, that would be so fun. The Academy's dark side. Ooh, what could be on the dark side? Is there an Emperor Palpatine in the on the dark side of the Academy?
You're early.
And by the way, Nicaragua, take a look what I did to the bike. I added some new stuff to it. Also, one thing I did have to do, another reason why we played Wuthering Waves in a while, is I actually had to transfer Wuthering Waves' Zenless over to another storage area, because where they had them, they would not update because there wasn't enough space. But luckily, I got not too long ago got new storage, and it seems to work better with the new storage area. Because everything Wuthering Waves is loading up.
Glides across the sky. That song I listened to during my insomnia last night. The Renaissance do have an exquisite taste in art, but this melody just keeps my mind going. Not suitable for sleeping. Erase. Next, today's breakfast. Boyan style.
I wish we could use the motorcycle other than just here. Ilhyroi.
All trivial. Erase it too. It was delicious though. Alright, looks like my guest has arrived. Gotta handle the rest later.
What's she doing? Erasing parts of her memories? Oh, auto's off.
What? Do I look like
Alpha
someone
25 away from being 100.
Sorry, President. Were you?
Tuning memories. Curious about my forte?
Yep. You'll be at 100 in no time. Mind giving me a quick explanation?
I can extract frequency information from an object, use it as an anchor to draw out related memories, and store them in my mind. But the brain has limits, so I have to decide which memories to keep and which to discard, just like you saw earlier.
Like intermediate amnesia. Does that affect your daily life?
Don't worry. I've set clear rules for what I erase. It's part of my daily life now.
Yeah, that forte, I don't think that doesn't sound like a blessing. That sounds more like a curse.
I told you all that because it ties into what I mentioned in the message earlier.
You mean the dark side?
Correct. I need your help to confirm something. May I borrow an item you always carry?
You hand her your student card.
Oh, you still have it. Perfect. Objects
Our
with
our student card's been
carry stronger
damaged.
frequencies.
I actually kind of like it they added that that to
I'll need
it,
to ask you a few questions.
but most likely they're
Let's
probably
begin.
doing it because, you know, everyone is different.
I have a general picture now. At the end of the celebration, you and Sigrika entered the dark side to solve the final riddle, and encountered another Sigrika. And you realized she was a fake when she said, "Should finding an answer really be so important?"
You got it all right. Amazing how much you learned just from that single card.
To me, your memories play like a
Oh wait,
film.
Sigrika, now I
can
remember.
pause and study
I
them
forgot we
frame
did that
by
part.
frame. So, what happened after the fake Sigrika revealed herself?
Then there was a rabbit. I remember chasing it. The same one I saw right after entering the dark side.
I see. Thank you, Rover. I think I found what I needed. Remember when I said Mornier compared the frequencies and found that the rabbit was likely the root cause of the dark side anomaly? The rabbit leads those who enter the dark side to face what they fear and try to avoid. Just like Sigrika meeting her alter ego. Since then, the anomaly
Then
is
where's the
persistent.
tortoise?
Some students and professors have faced
If
the
we have a
same
rabbit, then there must
situation.
be a tortoise. As in the old legend, tortoise in the hare. Nope, just the rabbit. Okay.
Given the Grand Architect's teaser for you and Dr. Luke, that rabbit should be one of the Fraxidus' little tricks in this game of theirs. They harmed my students and colleagues with such despicable means. As the president,
What are you planning to do?
I'll make sure they get a taste of their own medicine. That rabbit is their pawn, which means I can turn it against them. We'll lure it out, capture it, and remove the anomaly at its source. Then, using my forte, I can extract information about the Fraxidus from it. But mobilizing the Academy's resources might alert our enemies. I need some more personal aid. Someone I trust, who knows the dark side well.
So does that
And that's
count as my holiday assignment?
Let's call it a field project. A joint study between a professor and her dear student.
Hey Ace, welcome on in. Congrats on redeeming your daily gear and getting second. Let's go.
It's worth noting that while many have entered the dark side, only a few were chosen by the rabbit. While the celebration incident was a Fraxidus scheme targeting you and
Hope your
Sabrina,
day's been going well.
the other victims might have followed a pattern that drew the rabbit.
And the pattern lies hidden among the victims themselves.
Exactly. We need to find out what each of them did in the dark side and make comparisons. The common threads might be what attracted the rabbit. The Academy has already investigated the victims. Based on what we found, a few possible factors stand out. Like how long they stayed in the dark side, whether they entered with a strong purpose or desire, and whether they brought anything back. Our next lead is a professor with a pretty strong opinion against the Academy's management. That's why you, as a student, are a better choice to approach him.
Yeah, because when the teacher approached them, probably they get suspicious. You two don't get along.
Not exactly. Some of his beliefs just don't align with the executive's ideas. Setting that aside, I'll
Give me a second,
support your
need to wipe my
investigation into
glasses.
the dark side. My forte will be essential to uncover what they experienced. Once you speak with him, try to obtain one of his personal items. That'll let me relive his memories in the dark side.
Just wiping my glasses off so I can see. Ah, there we go. I'm on the bright side and you're on the dark. Take care of yourself in there.
Now, I've texted you the basic info on that victim. And take
The
this.
yin and the yang. Makeup mirror. The way the shape is, it kind of reminds me of like the hologram devices that used. Oh, she's already gone. I am back from to get my mom's phone number 2 back from my brother because he fears me. What happened? Did your brother take your mom's phone?
Don't underestimate this little mirror. It's actually a communicator. It's only natural for partners to have a private line, right? It's getting late. I'm already on my way to the dark side. The on-campus investigation is in your hands now. Oh, and check your phone. I've sent you a new message.
All right. Then again, I wonder what happened if I pressed the reject a subscription. I would take back a laptop charger if he didn't give me the phone back, and he had it because he broke his phone for a bit and he was holding it hostage, so me would give him a new charger for his gaming laptop. Ah. How dare he keep that phone hostage? And I guess I have to hold the most leverage in the house when it comes to my siblings. Yup, that you knew what his kryptonite was, because I mean, without a phone, the laptop doing thing, he has to connect to the internet, so it makes sense why you would hold back, why you would get it, what new ways to get it back. Yeah, one thing is when I'm younger is parents knew what keep me in line, and like take away the TV or video games have misbehaved, and that's why I always did my best to get it, otherwise they take it away. His phone is fixed now too, thanks to me, but his laptop his main way to talk to his gaming friends. Ah. It's always sad when when a phone breaks. There we go. But it's always good when the devices are back to normal, because then that means normalcy can go back. Oh, look, a little cutout. How nice. Yeah, I always keep my phone with me. That's one reason why I have a phone protector on it, so to prevent it from getting broken or cracked. But you think the phone's been fixed? Yes, I know. Depending on like how old a phone is, they may not fix it. They may just say it'd be better just for you to get a new one instead. Though I remember there was a time like at Best Buy when it comes to like laptops and computers, it used to be where you could take them like into Best Buy and they would fix them right there. But they don't do that anymore, sadly.
I adjusted the settings before giving it to you. Just keep it in your pocket. The key is to stay calm and look natural.
That's one thing I miss about the days is when you could just take a laptop or computer in.
What is yours?
And they in there and they would just fix it.
Take a guess.
But now these days they want to, if they want to do it,
Have a winner.
they want to ship it off to somewhere else. With how abused his phone is, they did try and suggest getting a new phone. Ooh, which means he no doubt drops it a lot. From this, so he probably presses on it too hard and probably dropped it a lot. For the way it sounds, let's just be glad the phone isn't like on this one commercial I've seen where a guy, he had a really broken up phone and he would cut his finger every time he used it, so when he got a call he ended up going hello. Let's be hope the phone's not in that condition.
Ugh, law of conservation. Then tell me, is the time between holidays and weekdays physically symmetric? Fridays turn into weekends, but when weekends pass, it takes 4 whole days for Friday to come again. Time clearly isn't evenly divided, is it?
Maybe when they invented weekdays and weekends,
The back
they didn't
is, but
think about that
a
law.
touch screen isn't.
You know, science is rarely accepted by the masses at first.
One thing that
Anyway,
I do find
we
that's
should
helpful
probably
is
focus on
getting
the
a
back-to-school
phone protector
exam.
that goes over the
I heard
phone, you know,
President
a hard
Lucilla
case.
wrote the
I
questions.
find that it helps out
Now
so
just imagine
much.
our pass rate. Freshmen,
It-
you'd better be ready.
And I don't know if with that phone, but if you have to get an upgrade, considering how damaged his phone, current phone is. If you guys do have to get him a new one, I definitely suggest getting a hard phone protector that is for the model, because it definitely helps out a lot. Because I have mine on my phone all the time. Sound you hear? That's the protector. It works real well with the phone too. Though I'm surprised. Though what I don't get is, I know they like make there's like a bunch of different styles, but for some reason they always seem to make like a lot of the style ones for the iPhone.
Exam guides? You mean like notes, previous tests, or lecture reviews? Forget it. None of that works on President Lucila's exams. According to her, don't think of it as a test of knowledge, but an assessment of your life skills. After all, here at Star Torch, knowledge isn't just for show. It's what lets you breathe and
one
move
thing I
forward.
wouldn't mind is if I could, like,
Yeah.
it
She
is
really
like, I've
doesn't
seen
like
videos
those
where
old
people have taken like
scholars who keep
controllers and
talking about
laptops
theories all
and they
day.
give them like a new design on it.
Speaking of our
I would not
professors,
mind if I knew
there
where
anyone
an
who
artist
might
was
go
to do
easy
that,
on
like send it my
things?
phone protector just to get
Maybe
a really neat
Professor
design
Savini?
spray painted onto it. I think that would be
Professor
real
Savini?
neat.
Maybe. People say he treats students
He has one,
like
but he
his
isn't
own
careful
kids.
with his phone,
We just saw
so
him earlier.
it's a lot of
But
cause.
isn't he one of those old scholars the president dislikes?
Yeah,
I heard they had a
that does sound
dispute
like a
once.
lost cause.
He
Even with the
refused to
protector, it doesn't
compromise
help.
his academic pursuits, and it all ended on a sour note.
Ugh.
Adult drama. Let's not dwell on it. Oh, and why are you asking about Professor Savi? Say no more. He's nearby. You can find him up ahead.
They remember it so clearly.
That poor phone,
As
I
much
can just
as
hear the
the opening
screams of
ceremony
it,
wasn't a
then
complete
it's suddenly
waste of time.
silenced.
Of course not. If we are having ugly disputes simply over academic issues, Star Torch Academy wouldn't even need to exist.
You've got a lot of nerve bringing that up. I read it. Aside from the title,
Professor
the
Carl,
rest was mind-numbingly long and irritating, like a damn
but it's spelled with a
boilworm.
K, not a C.
And don't you dare include my name in your acknowledgements. That'd be pure slander. That's all.
When you say he's Carl with a K,
What is it?
Well done. That voice? It's Professor Carl. You better answer him candidly. He's one of the tough nuts, just like Professor Savi.
Savi. He's probably prepping instruments. The man seems to be trapped in his research lately. Ever since he got back from the dark side, he's been calling for its shutdown, saying no one should go in. Caused another big argument with the top brass.
kind of hard to do that when considering that when students sleep, they enter the dark side.
Why? Probably because of Lucila and her merry band. They must have botched something and Savi caught wind of it. You're new, so you probably wouldn't know. Savi and I don't really see eye to eye with Lucila. She's a fine teacher, but as the Academy's leader, hardly. If it's about scholarship,
only
we
he
have
knew she was
geniuses like
listening
Professor
in.
Mournier. If it's about leadership, we have investors with far more experience. And yet, she, an average resonator with no special expertise, is now carrying the Academy's future. Really?
Well,
Forget it. Don't even know why I'm bringing this up with a student. Guess I've been bottling that up for too long.
never good to bottle things up. Otherwise,
About
there's
what
been an
Professor
explosion.
Carl just said.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine. In my position, hearing skeptical voices is part of the job. But tell me, Rover, what do you think a president should be like? And where should Star Torch Academy be heading? No rush. Go see it for yourself. Let's keep moving. Professor Savi should be just ahead.
You call the
And one more thing.
okay, just
He is also a memory-type resonator. He can reproduce and project objects from his memories. To keep you focused, I'll stay quiet during your conversation.
I know they're gonna be doing a collab with Cyberpunk, but I wonder if there will ever be like a Stellar Blade crossover with Wuthering Waves. I would not be surprised if they were to do that, considering I think it, like if they were to have Eve as a character in here, people would go nuts for to get her.
You're late. Did you bring all the materials I asked for? Hand me the recalibrator. What? My mistake. I thought you were my assistant. You are, have we met before? The Academy newspaper. You must be the student behind the success of the new solar ceremony, right?
Pleasure to meet you, Professor.
So, when the launch program for Helios bugged out, how did you manage to recalibrate the parameters? And what about the live drive data?
Getting out of a technical issue with technical.
Watching a project come to life always gets me a little overexcited. I helped with part of the launch mechanism myself. Oh, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I'm Savi, professor from the Department of Engineering and a past recipient of the Space Trek Collective's Star Torch Prize. This prize hasn't been awarded in years due to the difficult situation. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not showing off.
Kind of sounds a bit like you are.
I keep it to remind myself that our science did make headway before.
You know, now that I think about it, I wouldn't mind getting a phone case cover model design done as well.
Anyway, what brings you here?
I think that would be neat.
Lucilla mentioned that he's not on good terms with the management.
I don't know, maybe having to wear the Terry card is for the phone case.
Still,
protective.
Victims of the dark side. Maybe approaching from that angle won't raise suspicion. I'm here to talk about the dark side. Sagrika and I had an accident there, and I heard other students and professors experience something similar. There are so many conflicting stories about it. As someone who'd been there, I want to know if everyone saw the same thing. You've entered it too, haven't you, Professor?
Before that, tell me, what did you see in
there? A rabbit.
Unfortunately, although I did enter the dark side once, I didn't see any of that. Still, with all these incidents, the place should be completely sealed, especially from students. Now, I have to prepare for an experiment. We can have more discussion next time. Oh, and,
this is...
That medal's yours now. The Star Torch Prize may have been discontinued, but your contribution to the new solar ceremony deserves recognition. What we need now is another breakthrough in technology. So, take it. That's my
If we need a
personal
breakthrough in technology, when are we gonna get like a headset that's like sort of on our line where we can put our minds into a virtual reality of a game, minus the death game part, where if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yes, I've heard everything.
We should have the technology to do it already.
Looks like Professor Savi didn't want to open up about what he saw on the dark side.
Even so, that medal's a valuable lead. It's deeply connected to him. Please place the medal in front of the makeup mirror. I can't touch it myself, so I'll read and tune its frequency remotely. Excellent. Now, leave the rest to the adult.
What's that supposed to mean?
President, can you still hear me?
Yes, the comms are stable. Let's begin.
This is strange. I was setting up the room according to the riddle the Academy gave me, but now it's... Who changed the riddle? Who altered the scene? Could it be that rabbit the students keep mentioning?
Or the Riddler?
Either way, I should focus on restoring the room through memory projection. If a student gets misled and causes another accident, it'll be a real headache.
So, this is Professor Savi's memory when he first entered the dark side. He stayed here quite a while and used his forte. From what we just saw, he was one of the staff involved in the new solo celebration. He came here to restore the scene that had been tampered with. But...
Something wrong?
not exactly. Maybe because I'm a memory-type resonator too. Something caught my attention. People think memory-type resonators like us are masters of memories and emotions, unshaken by illusions or insults. But no forte is perfect. When we pour all focus into
Yeah, because
manipulating
everything you
memories,
have to have a strength and
information
weaknesses.
floods the mind. That's when we're most vulnerable. The
If
anomaly in the dark
everything
side
was
preys on the
considered
mind.
perfect, there wouldn't be a need to
If I were a
improve.
Focus
Everything would
member,
just stay the same.
I'd strike then. Ugh, this projection won't hold for long. Let's move forward.
For example, like a villain in Doctor Who, the Cybermen, it mentioned that they won't evolve, that they think they're the next evolution in humanity, but they're not. They'll just be stone cold metal with a metal world and metal thoughts, and imagination gets killed.
I can't even feel time passing here. Half an hour's gone already? This one should go here. Wait, the rabbit. You again. Are you the one who changed the riddle and warped this place? Get back here.
This memory records the moment he met the rabbit. Before that, he mentioned time. Could that be another key factor?
Did the other victims have similar behaviors?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet. Keep going.
Gone again. No matter how good you are at hide and seek, your traces stay in my memory. I'll just need to use my forte again. No use hiding. I know you're there. Surprise.
his persona.
Staring at yourself.
He's got the eyes.
No. I know what this is. The dark side's a mirror. You're just my shadow. Ha. Even if I'm a shadow, so what? I'm still part of you. Afraid your shadow might know a few of your secrets. Secrets you've been running from. You're trapped, desperate for progress. Like that Huang Long researcher, who eventually threw everything away for the truth. Haskar Spectrum. That name rings a bell. I'm nothing like Paskar.
Who's Paskar?
You're right about that. You don't even have his courage to give it all up. That's why
Maybe
you're
someone we're related
stuck here,
to, probably.
like a lab rat running in circles. But what if I told you the answer you've been seeking is right here? Something about your current project. Go on. Take a look. The data model was wrong from the start. Is this where the error lies? If I fix it, my second hypothesis could actually work. Then, based on the corrected model, the result should be... Wait. There's a formula missing. The first half matches my derivation perfectly. Where's the rest? Where's the other half of the formula?
And then he woke up.
I never said the answer was free. Let's make a fair trade.
Oh, damn.
Offer something of equal value, and the answer's yours. Look, I've even prepared the stakes for you. Everything tied to your research. Thesis, data, it's all here. So, which one's worth the truth?
Neither are.
See? No weight at all. Your report's worthless. Try again.
Wait, what?
Ah, no. Far from enough. Is that the extent of your pride in knowledge?
Oh crap, he got bigger.
Why not wager everything?
Because it would not be worth waging everything.
That can't be. But it can. You've spent all your chips. What else do you have left to trade? Ah, right. Almost forgot about that. Your greatest honor, wasn't it? Let's see if it's worth anything.
Guys, I'll be right back. It still is the cutscene, so enjoy it while I'll be right back.
Look at that. You've given everything, and yet you still can't trade for a single answer. Or maybe the scale is the answer. The so-called scientific pursuit at Lahai Royal contributes nothing to the advance of human civilization. And of course, it can't change what sleeps beneath Lahai. You know exactly what I mean.
Enough! You don't understand anything.
Oh, don't I? You've got nothing left? Oh, but there's still one last thing you can trade. Your life. Go on. This is the part you idealists always love, isn't it?
I told you, you don't understand. You're just preying on desperate seekers of truth. I won't let anyone else enter this room.
So that's why Professor Savi was so determined to keep everyone out of the dark side.
He was protecting them in his own way. He feared that eager students or passionate teachers might trade their lives for an illusion of truth. Greatness isn't just about achievement. Sometimes it's about facing reality and still choosing to live with dignity. At Star Torch Academy, we pursue truth, yes, but we value the journey more than the destination. Weighing our worth on a scale? That's true ignorance. Now then, if we cross-check
Okay, I'm back.
clues from Savi with the Academy's earlier findings...
Okay, let's see. The rabbit's appearance linked to time.
Spending more time in the dark side does raise the chance of seeing the rabbit, but that's not the root cause. Now then, if we cross-check the clues from Savi with the Academy's earlier
The
findings...
rabbit's appearance is linked to the victim.
You're saying it's drawn to one's vulnerability. But everyone has weaknesses. Some hide them deeper, some don't. That alone isn't special enough. Now then, if we cross-check the clues from Savi with the Academy's earlier findings...
The rabbit's appearance is linked to using Forte.
You're half right. The key isn't the Forte itself, it's what it acts upon. Remember? Professor Savi used his Forte to restore the scene, and other student victims used theirs to take something from the dark side. In both cases, they influenced the space itself. That's the real link.
Well, since we found the answer, I'll wait for you here. Hello? Priscilla?
Look, there's actually one more thing I didn't mention. After the celebration, every dark side victim shared one trait.
And what trait would that be?
They were all memory-type resonators, and there aren't many of us in the Academy. Only one remains. You understand what that means now, don't you? Focus my mind. Loosen my thoughts, just a little. Give the threat an opening. A small price to draw it out. In that false professor's words, a fair trade it is.
Oh, hold on. We got a bot. Be gone, bot!
Since
Back
the
to the
Praxis went
void
to
from
such
whence you
lengths to invite me,
came!
well, as the president, how could I turn down the feast?
That student. You seem to trust him quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. You'll understand once you meet him yourself. Anyway, how's your progress?
Just as planned. No one else remains in the dark side. But the rabbit's clever. Every room has traces of its frequency. I can't pin down its exact trail.
Huh. If it were easy to catch, their little feast wouldn't be half as entertaining, would it? And remember, if anything unexpected happens, you know what to do.
Since the Fraxidus went to such lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I turn down the feast?
So you knew it was a trap all along.
Of course.
It's a trap!
And I knew if I told you sooner, you'd either stop me or try to follow me. But there's something only you can do from the outside. The dark side is unstable by nature. Remember what I said? The Academy used riddles to regulate its gateways.
Anger
Most
hate leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
In the Academy's archive.
That is the path of the dark side.
Inclusive. Be careful what you dig into. Rover, I need you to set a stable dark side exit with a riddle unknown to the Fraxidus.
But I can't let you go alone.
Remember what you told Sagrika at the celebration? That means no matter what, we stick together.
You invited me here and you can't ditch me now.
Even if I said no, you'd come anyway, wouldn't you? Fine. The dark side is a maze. I'll leave a few clues behind to guide you. But if anything goes wrong, promise me, you'll get out immediately.
Personal files should sign it.
Okay, you can do anything with a robot. And in we go. Ooh, pretty. I like how they did that with the rings.
I can't control where I'm going while in zero gravity.
Oh look, I'm going up and down escalator. But don't ever try that out in public. Don't ever try going up and down escalator, because you'll get in trouble at the mall. Wherever there's an escalator. All right, look at everything.
The alternative riddles for the
Ooh, I like how they did the book.
Guess this is what President Lucilla wanted. Why is it tucked into a storyboard, though? A hobby? Hope this helps.
Enter the dark side.
You're here. This way.
If I follow this path, it should lead me to the president. That's odd. Why are tacit discords here? And they're all moving towards her. Sounds come forth. The tacit discords are gathering around here. Birth.
Yes, just like that.
Keep it together. Break. The end has come.
There we go. Down it goes.
This is...
Where are we?
Even got my taste right, huh? It's always so easy to read one's mind. Tragic Life of Lucilla, directed by Lucilla, starring Lucilla.
Welcome. Enjoy your own movie.
Using my name and slapping on a title that lame? I heard the Fraxidus had a playwright. And this is what your art looks like?
Oh, maybe it's not a shadow, but the guy we dealt with in Renacida.
This is the story of a girl who discovered she could read memories when she started to grow up. Before she could fully develop her self-knowledge, she absorbed too many memories that weren't her own. Until she
so that's why she erases, is because she took on too many memories at a young age. And it drove her crazy.
Voice, twisting people's lives into your cheap drama. Since when does that count as cinema? What's next? My grand arrival in Lahairoi?
How ironic. The girl who built her life on her memory gift walks into an institute buried beneath the Frostlands and becomes its leader. A flock of lambs chasing the future crowns a shepherd who can only record the past. What can she offer him? Drown in the relics of humanity's golden age? Or lead the innocent straight into the abyss? The flock crosses the frozen lands, trying to light fires against the coldness and darkness. Some burn clothes, some burn books, some even burn themselves. But the coldness and darkness know no end, and devour everything. In the end, nothing remains. Only silence.
Hey, Thick and Toby, welcome on in. Congrats on redeeming third and getting your daily gear. Hope your day's going well. We're playing Weathering Waves today.
How considerate to have even written the Academy's ending for us, too. If this ever hit theaters, I'd fast forward it tenfold just to end the agony. The title really tells it. Utterly tasteless.
Thus ends the film. However, upon review, it's filled with meaningless actions, and its protagonist is pitifully naive. The script will be rewritten and rescreened. Actress, please wait before the curtain.
A post-credit scene? Planning to remake my life now? Fine. Since you've handed me a free ticket, I'll see it through.
The Tragic Life of Lucilla. Remake. Scene 1. Action. The pitiful girl repeats her past, grows up again, and again arrives at Star Torch Academy, standing once more at a crossroads.
Now, I'll announce the results of the Star Torch Academy presidential election.
Guys, I'll be right back. I need to go use the restroom, okay? So let me put the BRB and I shall be right back, okay? Give me a sec. And in the meantime, enjoy the ambience. Okay, everyone, I am back. I do apologize for the wait. I really had to use the restroom real bad, but I'm back now, so we can continue.
The vote was jointly conducted by each department's committee and the new Federation Special Investigation Panel. Professor Lucilla, congratulations. You've been elected as the new president of Star Torch Academy. Well then, President Lucilla, care to say a few words?
That's amazing, Professor Lucilla. Oh, should I say President
where
Lucilla now?
Where she has it without her hat. Is it before she got her hat?
Thank you for your trust, but I don't intend to accept.
Lucilla,
Compared to
actress.
others at the academy.
Okay, so she must have put someone in her place during the speech.
I have no major academic achievements, nor administrative experience. Honestly, sometimes I even feel small standing among all of you. Making a nobody the shepherd is dangerous for everyone, isn't it? So, please understand my choice. I'm content following at the back of the flock. I request a new election.
Quiet! Everyone,
leave the meeting room.
Professor Lucilla, have you really made up your mind? Isn't this a bit hasty?
At least she knows her place. Let's just set a new election date and move on.
And I guess it chose her again, if that's what the ephemeries are.
Look, Professor Lucilla's here.
About your request, I have the right to reject it.
Professor Lucilla, last time we stopped at page 59?
All right then, page 60, bottom right corner. This photo was
I
taken
remember
before
there
the
was a time when I took a Spanish class, and the teacher would say the page number is Spanish and didn't tell us it in English, and I'm
One
like,
of humanity's probes took this image in space.
what page am I supposed to be on?
Homeworld, see? Just a pale blue dot.
So what's the point?
Excuse me?
I mean, what's the point of taking that photo? Looking at it only makes us feel small. That tiny dot only makes all of us on it feel more insignificant, pathetic even. That so-called golden age of exploration and the great astronomy before the lament, all they bring is loneliness. We're all lonely in that endless darkness, just like Star Torch Academy now. Tell me, Professor, does our so-called exploration here even matter?
I don't know.
At least we're not at the Gorge of Eternal Peril, because if she said, I don't know, she would have gotten flung in there.
Absurd. You want to withdraw now, at the most critical stage of the experiment? Who could possibly take your place?
Numbers in Spanish are hard, trust me.
Those instruments again?
I am a decent speaker of the damn language. Yeah, yeah, they had me taking Spanish as middle school, but the thing is, I don't remember any of it, to be honest. I wasn't able to retain a whole lot of it. I only know a few phrases in Spanish and my numbers in Spanish up to 10. That's about it. Well, I know, do you speak Spanish, do you speak English, and one I will not see on stream.
Professor Lucilla just ran out of the room, clutching her head, like she's lost.
How long has she been locking herself in there?
No clue. We just heard stuff breaking. and someone crying.
Could it be
She must have had an
having
emotional
episode?
breakdown, maybe because she took on too many
Madness
memories.
caused by memory confusion.
Yep, that's it. If you have a lot of stuff going in your head, it's enough to drive you quite mad. And then again, I already know because I already am mad.
This will be my final lecture. I've already filed to close the course next term.
I will go to bed now because I'm EP. Okay, Toby, thank you for coming to the stream. I really do appreciate it. I hope you go get some good sleep. Have a good night.
She said nothing.
Night, Toby.
Deep down,
have a good
she's
night.
Already accepted her own mediocrity.
I can speak English, Spanish, and a bit of Russian, not fluent, and I can read Dutch pretty decently.
On the edge.
Yeah, there's some
about to fall.
I will, Toby. You get some good rest. Thanks for stopping by and redeeming your daily gear and getting third.
Did the others' memories bleed into mine again? How long was I out?
Yeah, there's some languages I do want to learn, but it's kind of hard to find the time to learn them.
What's happening to me? I just want to forget, to erase this wretched forte. Erase. Right. If I erase the memory of my forte itself, maybe then everything will go back to normal.
Sadly, that doesn't happen. I want to continue practicing Russian. I would not mind learning how to speak Japanese or German.
She abandoned her title, her right to
So
explore,
I would also like to learn, like, to
even her
probably
own
speak some
forte.
languages that around, like, because for one thing, Tolkien, the one who made Lord of the Rings, he wrote the languages for the elves and the black speech for the orcs. But from what I hear and from what I remember reading is that when it came to the black speech for the orcs, that they speak in Mordor, he found it such an ugly language that he actually didn't continue it. He didn't make a full complete of the language, so they actually had to improvise a bit when it came to Lord of the Rings. But it would be interesting to know how to speak like the Elvish language, I think. But I may have terrified some of my friends by how naturally it sounded coming from me. If you do it in a voice that terrifies or a language that terrifies them, it's pretty good, and I find funny as well. Or if it terrifies them, like, oh no. And speaking of Russian, I actually know a joke that involves it. And it goes, I may have made my voice a bit more masculine and a lot deeper. Then I'll explain why it is, because I know you guys get shocked when I do the demonic voice. From where you hear how my voice normally is, then I take it down an octave. Russian, I actually do know. I'll need to have the hood. I need to take my hood off. Give me a sec. It feels awkward when it's like this. But what do you call a Russian with a cold? Ivan Nastychaskov. I know, bad pun.
A brand new life. Tell me, our dear audience, isn't this fascinating?
You're lucky I found that funny.
If everything's destined to fade away, why
Thank you
not
for the
just
head pets,
wait it
Alpha.
out?
Okay, I found a
Enjoy
dad
the last
joke
bit of
that
pleasure
Alpha
and
liked.
revel in the beautiful memories before the end.
After all, fleeting joy feels far more real than some unreachable truth.
I've been told I should write all these jokes I find. I should write them all down into a list.
Our lives can trade places.
Where eventually I have so much to make it into a book whenever I find these jokes.
The curtain's about to fall. And the choice is yours.
Done with your performance? All that noise for one purpose. The same trick you used on Sevi. Stirring fear, pressing old wounds. Let me guess what you're after. Targeting Sigrika was just a diversion. You wanted the Academy to intervene. Next, the memory-type resonator is affected in the dark side. And you knew I'd see it. That was your invitation. So this little play, it was meant for me and all the memory-type resonators.
Cristoforo.
You're afraid of something in us, aren't you? Something that threatens your grand scheme. You put on quite a hilarious show, I'll give you that. But you came to the wrong audience. You can ramble about pasts and futures all you like, but I only focus on the present. And that's exactly why your message in that film disgusts me. I don't deny the doubt, the struggle, or the pain we face in our search. Every soul in Star Torch Academy has endured those. But the weight of civilization demands shoulders to bear it. And we, right from the beginning, are a flock, walking willingly toward our own end. If the campfire's dying out, then these lambs you mock will burn themselves.
They didn't
just
show
to
on this
walk
artwork.
One more mile before the final breath. No glory sought, no remembrance needed. We'll lie down here, leaving not a trace.
Test discords. Was the test discords they have
the point of it all?
in this area? Some of them remind me of ones that were in Horizon Zero Dawn.
You, who watch us burn. You're the proof. You and everyone behind you. That's our meaning. And one more thing. Whether I deserve to be the president? That's not for your cheap words or your lousy films to decide. If you're so desperate to tear me down, that only proves I'm doing something right. Tell me, who's the real desperate one here?
Ooh, she got the fake number.
You're not the only one with backup. Checkmate.
Fraxidus.
You're here.
Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
Come on, we've still got work to do.
And shatter. Not gonna lie, that was really good. That was a good cutscene right there.
Stay sharp, Rover. It can take the form of anything in the dark side. There's only one passage.
Okay, we got a green screen here.
It'll still be around. Stay close.
Okay, time for us to do the news. And there's an avalanche going on in the mountains tonight. And there goes the rabbits. Be very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. Duck season. Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, rabbit season, duck season. Hit me! Boy knows fire, and Daffy gets hit. Make sure I got all the rabbits.
No sign of it here either. Let's split up.
Maybe that's what the rabbit wants us to do, is split up.
You take the one before.
Ah. That's not the real one. We know which one's the real one and who's the fake, because she is not appearing in that. She's in the room over there. You know that one's the rabbit because she doesn't have the hat on. Hello, Rabbit.
Told you. It's checkmate this time.
Go on, Boris. Chop its head off. Right, silly little bleeder. One rabbit stew coming right up.
We still haven't figured out what the Fractsidus wants with the dark side. For now, this little one's our only lead. Let me try reading its memory first.
I bet if she tries to read it, it's probably just gonna get her memories.
Oh, looks like I don't even need to use my forte.
I suppose this counts as our first proper meeting, Madame Lucilla.
Proper meeting? You're talking to me through a rabbit from your little hideout. That's what you call proper? Still, thanks for the film. It was tasteless and trashy, but I'll admit, it added a little fun to my job. You knew I'd catch this rabbit from the start.
And didn't you already know it was a trap meant for you? We both have what the other wants.
What are you trying to do in Lahairoi?
As an educator, you of all people should know better. Finding the answer.
I think I know who it is.
Job, you know?
One that's pretending to be a student.
Still, congratulations. You won this round.
Won? I never agreed to play your little game. And neither did my students. Right, Rover?
That's right, we didn't agree to play the games. You're just flattering yourself.
Flattering myself? That hurts. I worked very hard setting up those trials for you. If you didn't enjoy them, don't worry. There'll be a next round. And I promise it'll be far more thrilling. Because next time, we'll be betting on the very fate of Lahairoi. Will it go boom and vanish? Or will the flames of Star Torch keep burning? I can't wait. Truly, I can't wait for our next meeting.
And there goes the rabbit.
Next meeting.
We almost had it.
It's all right. At least we dealt with the source of the dark side's anomaly.
Who's the Miko just now?
I know you've got many questions, but let's get out of here first.
You said the things in the dark side wouldn't hurt them.
Didn't I do what you asked? You wanted to help Sagrika, so I tweaked the dark side to help her see herself clearly. Besides, no one got hurt, right? Your friend, your teacher, and Rover. I should thank you, actually. You helped me finish an experiment.
Experiment?
The opposite of the void. How far can memory-type resonators go before its power consumes them? And what other tricks is this petty academy hiding? A Miko wielding a sword? Come, my sweet darling. We've still got much to do.
What about the rabbit? Isn't it your pet?
We don't keep trash. We dump it.
No, the rabbit.
So, please try hard to be useful if you don't want to be disposable.
Rip to the rabbit.
Sorry, Rover. I've kept you busy all day.
You do owe me an apology. But not for that.
From the moment you came to me, you already knew this was a trap set by the Fraxidus. Yet, you planned to walk right into it.
All in a day's work for your president. Besides, it worked out pretty well, don't you think?
But what if something had gone wrong?
Don't worry. I know the dark side pulls people toward what they fear and try to escape from. But I learned to face my past honestly long ago.
Then what exactly happened to you back there?
You want to know?
Didn't you say you wanted to introduce a new course? Star Torch guidelines, from strangers to confidants?
Oh, thank you for the head pats,
Students
Alpha.
and teachers should get to know each other, right? Maybe this counts as our first class.
I really set myself up for that one. Well, before I turned 20, I couldn't tell which memories were mine and which belonged to the ones I had read. As I absorbed more and more of them, I saw too many births and deaths. I started to feel how small and ignorant I really was. That's exactly what the dark side preyed on. It then recreated the predicament I once lived through. The Fraxidus was questioning me, the representative of Star Torch Academy. When the future offers no answers, and existence itself is destined to fade, can anything we do in our brief and ignorant lives truly matter? As a student of Star Torch Academy, what do you think, Rover?
If there's no answer, then we create one.
That's the kind of answer you'd say. Back then, I joined the Space Trek Collective without a real purpose. But luckily, just like you, I met a good teacher. My teacher was an ordinary man, a Roya, in charge of observation in the Frostlands. We both spent our days watching and recording, each in our own realm. But he never saw himself as just an observer. Again and again, he made connections with people and the things he studied, and built bridges between them. It was like how we draw lines between the stars now. In these perilous Frostlands, each person is a point of light for another. Maybe I used to stand too high, never stooping to feel the emotions in those memories. The ones that needed time to settle for an ordinary person. When I revisited the memories I once read, I realized they all shared one thing in common. Everyone spends their whole life searching for answers. And it's those very answers that give meaning to our journey toward the future, even if we might find nothing in the end.
Then have you found your answer?
No, I'm still searching. In that sense, I'm the same as all of you. Just another student on the path. So, don't worry. Until I find it, the Fraxidus won't be able to shake me. Also, about that Miko lady you're curious about. My lips are sealed on that, I'm afraid. A president has her principles, not to mention the Academy's safety protocol. But one day, you'll see her again. Anyway, I still have to write a full report on the dark side. Leave the rest to the adults now. It's getting late, Rover. I'll see you in class. Has this game truly ended?
All right, that one's complete. Let's see. Quest. The Flaming Red from Tomorrow. Oh, do I need, it's the... Oh, I need to wait until the next day. Okay, that's why it won't let me do it.
Still something you want to say? Oh, but Star Torch Guidelines from Strangers to Confidants is designed for both teachers and students, isn't it? If you want to hear mine, you'll have to share your stories before coming to Lahairoi first.
Tell her part of your story in Renacita.
I've only read about Renacita in textbooks. Their culture of living alongside echoes reminds me a bit of the Roya. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to visit there and hear their bards perform in person. Alright, since you shared, I'll tell you something you wanted to know. Let's start with my Royan teacher. During an expedition in the Frostlands, I got caught in a storm and was separated from the others. Due to my chaotic memories, I barely understood the concept of death. An old Royan observer rescued me and brought me back to his outpost. When he learned of my ability, he asked me to help him recall the memories he'd long forgotten. In that small cabin, I read the joys and sorrows of his past. He studied the behavior of Exoswarm alone, danced the Royan dances there, and shared laughter with passing researchers. He was never lonely. I began to follow his example and actively reached out to the memories I once read. I wanted to show my respect and experience them anew. Guess what I felt then?
Awakening?
No, it was the fear of death. For the first time, I truly feared death. I felt their most genuine human emotions facing the jaws of death. When I realized that, I knew I was finally waking up from the nightmare of those memories.
Oh. Okay.
Still some. Oh. But if you want to hear mine, you'll have to share.
Okay.
People everywhere are protecting their homes in their own ways. The Fraxidus' claim that it's all meaningless is the greatest insult to our era. And your pen pal sounds like a sincere, kind girl. It's a blessing in times like these to have someone you can truly talk to. You will. Human connections are stronger than you think. All right, since you shared, I'll tell you something you wanted to know. Let's start with my Royan teacher. During an expedition in the Frostlands, I got caught
probably
in
gonna
a
be
storm and was
probably
separated from
gonna
the
be the same
others.
thing. So let's move time along. The next day. All right, we head to the auditorium. Say, yo. Oh, I need just check, make sure this is working.
To shine or to die.
Okay, there. Do it. Oh. No, my bike. I'm just causing so much destruction. If it was, the game wasn't the way it was, a lot of destruction would have happened. Thinking knocked over people being run over.
It's just the two of us now. No need for all the formality, Hiyuki. Oh, and just so you know, the maintenance fee for that blade will be coming out of your paycheck this month.
Which blade?
The one you used in the dark side. That makes it the 4th you've broken so far. Try to be gentler the next time, will you?
In other words, she goes through a lot of blades.
Sure. What about my own sword?
Its maintenance is mostly done. Don't worry, you'll have it back soon.
Okay, so the one she's using is a lone one.
Wanna try one? It's pretty popular among the students.
Not hungry.
Candy's supposed to be eaten when you're not hungry. That's what makes it taste good. Go on, try it. Have you swallowed it?
Mm-hmm. A bit sour, and my tongue's tingling. Not my favorite.
Huh. No reaction at all. That's odd. When Sigrika and the others ate theirs, they...
What?
You're no fun.
He saw me. Does that affect your plan?
It's fine. The Fraxidus didn't just set the trap for me. It was meant to draw you out as well. They've noticed your existence. I'm sorry for keeping you confined, for trying to hide your power. In the end, it still came to light.
We both knew this day would come sooner or later.
So, would you consider moving back to the academy for now? If anything happens, you can respond right away. The Fraxidus went to great lengths to tamper with the dark side, but it poses a little actual threat to the academy.
On the surface, it may seem that way, but you know the Fraxidus...
This anomaly might be tied to the power of the Threnodian, too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
What do you need me to do?
Now's not the time. You should know that the Space Trek Collective was built atop the Threnodian. That's why we've prepared countless contingency plans. Even if every single one failed, even if the Threnodian completely consumed the Collective, we still have a final card to play. The wish-granting Miko. You.
Okay. Okay, you need to head to the crash site. Oh. At that. Nice. Okay, let's see on achievement. Got that. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, I noticed I see one boss. Okay, it's an area we haven't been. I think we've been to, but I guess haven't really gone to a whole lot of. So it looks like we're gonna go on, do some traveling.
It was such a radiant light I saw, spilling gently from the sky amid the snowstorm.
Lighter than a dove.
Hey, where's my grapple?
Gently does it?
Maybe doing this will get me close enough. Okay, and I'm thinking I might have to use the teleporter. Thought I could get to it, but there we go. This should take me right to it. Oh, I could have gone and teleported to one of the boss areas, I guess. It looks like my kind of place. Just get me a cabin, the fireplace, and I'd be fine in the cold area, and as long as I have internet.
What are you looking at?
Oh, there you are. Nothing really. I've just been wondering if I wanted to land another astronomical investment to study all the exoswarm coming off this giant mech.
Oh, bird mech. I like that. I love how they did that one.
To make every major player in
I love how they did the bird
Solaris
robot. That is nice.
funnel credits into my pocket year after year.
Have you figured it out?
Not yet. My conscience won't let me think that far. Luckily, the man who can figure it out is back.
The old man who promised me the blade. The head of the Space Trek Collective.
The very same. But don't let the quick agreement fool you. He's already thinking 10 steps ahead. If Ishino Hado wasn't in such dire straits, he wouldn't have agreed to forge that blade for you so easily. Or at the very least, he'd have made sure he got his pound of flesh in return.
I couldn't find the child. Time and space in that dimension are too fractured. My familiar lost its way.
I can't wait for the Backrooms movie when it comes out. I can see how
A better way to search?
movie comes out. If I
Void
remember,
activity has been high lately. A clear
yeah,
sign
next
to
week is when it
follow
comes
would be
out.
best.
That child is the Exostrider's resonator. There's no clearer sign than that. Looks like it's time the Exostrider was reactivated. When that happens, whether you're an annoying adult or the one meant to pilot it, I'm sure everyone will be on board, don't you think? Oh, what if we used footage of the Exostrider activating to pitch for funding?
And the confidentiality agreements?
No sympathy for my chronic funding anxiety? Fine. Go to Honami. I already approved your leave of absence.
Why?
To test the blade? Even once the Exostrider awakens, there's still a chance it fails. If it does, what you sealed in the Dimmer Plains becomes a liability.
what has been sealed?
Could also be our ace in the hole. So, before I give you the thankless task of guarding those planes, go deal with matters of the heart first.
Understood. I will return in one day.
Take 2. Give yourself a day to look around. Go on. A Black Shores member will meet you there. I still have all of Dr. Luke's mess to clean up.
What kind of mess has he caused?
Understood. I am at your call should you require it.
Yes, I'm listening. So it's about Denia. I see. Let's discuss it in person.
Wishes in the bell. Wishes? I wish we'd known that earlier. Okay, you got 2 wishes left.
Lady Miko, can you hear me?
Yes. You may call me Hiyuki.
Understood, Lady Hiyuki. Most of the left behind in Honami City have been relocated, but a few, the ones whose regrets run deepest, still roam the danger zones. Their unfulfilled desires concentrate the Lamente's power. An incident just waiting to happen. With you here, I feel better about the situation. We didn't expect you to take this on yourself.
Protecting Honami is the duty of the Miko of Flaming Sakura. I thank you for your support. Actually, I have a favor to ask.
So Honami's still trapped in the
We've already found traces
citizen.
that belong to her, but nothing we can confirm yet. We're in the process of narrowing down her location. As soon as we learn anything, you'll be the first to know.
I am in your debt.
Oh, it's nothing. If it weren't for you back then, I would have... Anyway, I'll leave this area to you.
You can rely on me. Was there something else you wanted to say?
Nothing, Lady Hiyuki. It's just... Thank you for everything you do. Goodbye.
Okay, so yeah.
Let's get moving.
Okay, so we're playing as Yuki. Damn, Yuki gets skills.
Too late to escape. A life as fleeting as the first snow.
Oh, no, that's pretty. Look at what they did with the that with a bit of snow effect on the outfit. Very nice.
Dissipate. Rest now.
You are...
Yes.
Miko of Flaming Sakura, you're back! I knew those monsters wouldn't stand a chance. Everyone else thought we were done for, but I told them, don't worry, Lady Miko will come and save us.
I'm sorry. I was too late.
It doesn't matter. You're here now, aren't you? Please, just say it. Say the Miko of Flaming Sakura has returned and that those monsters are finished.
The Threnodian has retreated, but I couldn't save you.
But you defeated it, again! And one day you'll drive it away from Ashinohara for good.
Yes. I hear your wish. And I promise...
Purge the left behind. Rip.
I failed their hopes. No matter how many times we drive it back, the Threnodian always returns. When...
Too bad the effect for ultimate doesn't show up when in the cutscenes.
Useless. Every last one of you. How do you even dare show your face in Hunami?
It's Honami.
They're dead! Everyone's dead! I knew it. I knew the Threnodian couldn't be defeated. I should have run away as far as I could. Oh, Lady Miko, please! Do something, anything! Powerful people like you won't die even if you lose. What about us? What about ordinary people? Just wait to be torn apart? I knew you couldn't hold the line. I knew it couldn't be killed, but how do we go on from here? Lady Miko, heroes, tell me, what should we do?
If you need someone to hate, let it be me. It's all right. Place all your pain, all your resentment upon me. May your soul be granted a moment of peace.
Purge the left behind.
If I had been stronger, could I have saved them? If only I had more power.
Lady Miko? Are you the Lady Miko? You are! You're the Miko who once talked to Lady Gyokuro. She told me about you. She said you're her most treasured family, just like my big sister and I. Your name is... it's...
Hiyuki.
Yes! Hiyuki! That's it! Such a pretty name, just like Lady Gyokuro's. My sister said if I hid here and prayed with all my heart, Lady Miko would come and save us. So, I've been waiting.
Little one, what's your name? Your hands are cold. Have you been waiting long?
Kana. My sister calls me Kana. Lady Miko, you're finally here. But my sister... she...
It's all right. I'm listening. She asked you to wait here, didn't she? Ah, she must have trusted you very much to give you such an important task.
Task?
Yes, a task. If not for you, I would never have found this place. You did well, Kana. You completed your task perfectly.
I wonder what kind of candy that is supposed to be.
Lady Miko, are you here to save Honami? Then, is Honami safe now?
Honami will be fine.
Sister said you carry everyone's wishes. That you're the strongest. I knew you'd come and fix everything.
If she only knew.
Lady Miko, can you help me find my sister?
Of course. We'll both get to see our sisters again soon.
Purge the left behind.
When we find her, let's eat red bean pudding. We make the best red bean pudding in the whole world. If you come try it, everyone will want some.
Then you'll need to make a lot of it. Can you manage that?
Pinky promise. We'll make lots and lots of pudding. Then, even if the Drenodian comes back, we'll have something to eat and we won't be scared anymore.
It's a promise then. We'll make a lot of pudding. Red bean pudding. Gyokuro always did have a weakness for sweets like that. This time, will I
Shame
find
that
her
all these
traces
people
and
couldn't
truly
they
set
couldn't be
her free?
saved.
Hello, Lady Miko. I've been waiting for you a very long time. My final wish was simply to see you one last time.
Well, wish granted.
Your final wish?
Yes, it's all right. I know I'm dead. I know I'm what they call a left behind now. I thought if I'm going to remain like this anyway, I might as well get what I wanted before I disappear, right?
I've heard of cases where the left behind remain aware of their state, sustained by powerful desires, but for such a simple wish. You truly only wish to see me again.
I mean, you are a legend. You've been the Miko of Flaming Sakura since my great-grandmother's time. When I heard Honami was in danger, and that the Miko of Flaming Sakura would meet the Vanguard, I rushed here just to see you.
You shouldn't have taken such a risk. If you wished to see me, you could have gone to the Flaming Sakura.
I know. Everyone says you can just write your wish on the plaque, and Lady Miko will see it. But I worried. What if it never reached you? So I came all this way to make the wish in person. I wanted to see whether it would come true.
And her wish came true.
Very well. Then tell me, what is your true wish?
I wish for world peace. For people to stop living in fear of the lament.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep wishing for that.
To survive it. Lady Miko?
Yeah, sadly...
that there will never be another Miko of Flaming Sakura.
Yeah, sadly for world peace that can never happen because there will always be people who want to fight.
I see. Then I promise you, this wish will be fulfilled.
I know it will.
After all, you are the eternal Miko.
That was a dirty trick.
No need for that, Lady Miko. If you wished, you could
Do
cut
it.
down this avatar at any moment. But I think you'll find this far more interesting.
I'd rather just cut down. I would have cut down the Grand Architect avatar.
I know the Fraxidus has cost Ashinohara its fair share of grief. But personally, I hold no ill will toward you. I had dealings with the previous Miko. It wasn't exactly a pleasant chat. But I promise you, her death was not by my hand.
And that should change things. Why?
She met the fate all Mikos of Flaming Sakura share. She died, burning her future to ash to pay for the present. Aren't you even a little curious about what I showed her? If this makes you uncomfortable, feel free to cut through space and leave. This face of mine, of course, is entirely at your mercy.
I would have cut down the Grand Architect right then and there. Cut him down.
No need to dull my blade.
She wears the exact same expression as the previous Miko. I suppose one day she too will be reduced to ashes by her own wish. Oh, eternal Miko. Is she simply arrogant? Or just a coward?
A peaceful Honami. Why
The
bother
mere
with such
traces. You think about the way this looks, it looks like it probably meant to be look like modern Japan before, like it ended up like how it did it for Honami. But maybe probably a certain era with the way things look.
Lady Gyokuro, guess what? No math homework today. My parents and my big sister finally taught me how to make red bean pudding. Want to try mine?
I'd love to. You know I can't resist red bean pudding. Wouldn't miss your special batch for the world, Kana-chan.
Yay! I'll go make it right now.
Anyway, I'm here. What is it?
My. Can't a sister just want to see her favorite girl without a reason?
That's not what I meant.
There's that serious little face. I just wanted to chat. Always relaxes me. So, how are things at the Flaming Sakura?
The usual. Many came to make wishes.
The Thronodian's active cycle is almost here. Death will be a frequent visitor to Ashinohara once more. Prayers for safety, peace, victory. They pile up thickest at times like this. The Miko of Flaming Sakura is the bridge between people and the divine. A wish jar for all their hopes. We must listen to every single one.
Lately, I've been hearing you ring the Sutsu. To grant those wishes, you burn your future using the Sutsu's power. Continue, and one day there'll be nothing left to burn. You should have stepped down already, Aniwe. Let me become the Miko of Flaming Sakura. Let me inherit the Sutsu.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. I've got futures to spare, you know. You tell me, little Hiyuki, what's got you so fixated on this? Don't tell me you're secretly in awe watching my heroics on the battlefield and...
Yes, I want to be just like you.
You wish? You're 100 years too early for that, you little blockhead. Enough about the Sutsu. Stay and have some pudding with me instead. I know a wonderful little shop. Always practicing archery under that sakura tree. What a bore! A girl your age should be out living a little.
Here we go again. You know I don't care about any of that. I'm going back.
You sure? Come on! Consider granting your big sister's wish.
I only came because you called. I put my work on hold. I can't stay too long. Besides, I don't like red bean pudding.
Huh? I keep forgetting you have the world's most boring palate. What a shame. I'll just have to enjoy all by my lonesome then.
Gyokuro never once spoke of her own wishes. She lived only to grant the wishes of others. If only I had chosen to go with her.
I'm guessing that was probably when the Threnodian attacked.
I should go there. One more look will be enough.
Okay, we're at a studio now.
Still regretting that you didn't step into that shop and try that red bean pudding with the former Miko, aren't you?
What's your point?
The peaceful streets of Honami, the sweetness of red bean pudding. You know none of it is real. The illusion didn't deceive you, Miko of Flaming Sakura. You were the one who deceived yourself. Desperate to play pretend? Why not commit? Please, this performance is only beginning. Miko of Flaming Sakura, do not forget the regret you carried here. You never forgot the lives you failed to save, nor their final, fading cries.
I mean, we can't slice it like we did with the others. I wish we could slice it again, because that was fun.
You've been watching me?
Among all the Mikos of Flaming Sakura, you're the most special. Only you could peer into the Sutsu and see a future so utterly pitch black.
Yeah, I've been yawning a lot. But then again, it has been a long day.
This is...
Oh, you've heard the stories, of course. But none of them know what Rover really endured to reach this point.
Rover. This is... the Threnodian.
Hey, Threnodian.
The next act awaits you. Don't waver now, Hiyuki. That instinctive revulsion you're feeling will guide you down a path diametrically opposed to my own. You must walk this road. Only then will you understand, accept, just as you suspected. Both Jinjo and Honami once lay beneath the Threnodian's shadow. But only in Jinjo did the night give way to dawn.
You... Careful.
Shh. I would never deny your achievement, or hide the prize they take. That is their power. And likewise, I would never...
Display it. It's as sharp as they promised. Once business in Lahairoi is settled, I'll take it back to...
Hole.
in fact, my ploy for you. What else would you call laying the very path you've dreaded most bare before your feet? Keep walking. The way forward is the only way left.
The inverted tower. I read the
I remember this.
Another place reduced to ruin by the Threnodian.
But this is the boat is from Minnesota.
A nation that placed its faith in the Sentinel.
I love how the effect they did for the water.
Was spawned by the Threnodian Leviathan. Deliciously absurd, isn't it?
I read the incident reports. It was the Threnodian scheme.
Obvious enough. And from it, I obtained the precise counterweight to tip the scales.
The power of assimilation.
Precisely. After all, isn't that blessed maiden living proof? Proof that harnessing the Threnodian's power is a viable path.
Is this
the fall of Imperator? As you know, even a sentinel can't be a crutch for humanity forever.
Going through Rover's memories.
Now, why not step into the role yourself? Experience Renacita's conclusion firsthand. Oh, and I made a personal appearance for the grand finale in Renacita. I couldn't very well abandon my rather childish subordinates like that, could I?
I like how they did the claw simulation on that. That just real good right there. One slash and it just rips.
A light so blinding it lays bare all the film. A world where every prayer is answered. Just like a dream, wouldn't you say? If only Ashinohara could have... You had so many companions fighting at your side. And yet, the reign over Honami simply would not cease.
That's enough. Every single time, he succeeded in saving them. If only I could have. Ashinohara. Am I envious of what he has achieved?
I had to slash it again. It's just so fun slashing this. Just to watch the fabric fall.
A little sideshow before the end. You don't mind, do you?
Too late to escape. Take your final dive into America. So persistent. Worry not for me. For all wishes spoken, this vessel I offer. Your days are numbered.
I like that. I liked how they did that. That was nice.
It's been so long. A life as fleeting as the first snow. If my blade had been keener, could I have? Is my focus slipping?
Take your time. We're almost at the finale.
That was a long drop.
Come, let's go.
You know, she killed the flaming Sakura, yet she uses ice.
You showed me all this because the Fraxidus wants to replicate the assimilation within the blessed maiden herself. You want me for the possibility that I could become the Threnodian's resonator in the future.
I won't deny it. After all, among all the Mikos of Flaming Sakura, only you can see through that Sutsu and see a future so clearly entwined with the Threnodians. That is your gift, your talent.
It is a dangerous curse.
From Ashinohara's legends and the Space Trek Collective's investigative reports, you know who Rover is by now. As a savior yourself, what do you think of his capabilities?
He's strong.
He can afford to be more effusive. Unlike you, who failed Ashinohara time and again, he is the perfect savior. But let's be brutally honest. This world doesn't have a second Rover. He saved Jinjo and Renacita.
Actually, it kind of is a second Rover.
Solaris is full of dark corners like Honami. Places the Savior's light will never reach. You, Miko of Flaming Sakura, have a gift. You might not fear the curse of the Threnodian or Lament. But what of them? The weak, those not blessed by fate, and yet, is it really fair to place the weight of an entire world on a single pair of shoulders? Solaris needs more saviors, doesn't it? I'm just using the Threnodian to bring more of them into this world.
You mean you want to use its power the way Rover once did?
I've tried before, but a miracle like Fleur-de-Lis requires a billion coincidences. And Mia? Nothing but the delusional ravings of Leviathan. Even the one that appeared in Renacita at the end was just a hollow, mute shell. But with your help, everything changes. You could wield the Threnodian's power just as Rover did. Honami would not be a ruin, and Ashinohara would finally have its true savior.
I have to admit, your proposition is tempting. I desire vengeance against the Threnodian. That is why I seek greater strength. I stayed in Lahairoi to forge a blade sharp enough to kill it. But I will not discard my dignity as a human for it. I will not become the very horror I hate. Not even for retribution.
You stand on Honami's soil. You stand on a graveyard of millions. Go on. Ask them if your dignity as a human matters. I think they tell you that simply staying alive is what matters. Eternal Miko, you know your limits. You've crawled through countless defeats, barely protecting Ashinohara from the Threnodians' assault. But what of the future? You are no savior like him. When you fall, who will take up the Sutsu? Who will walk this lonely, futile path next? We could always talk about the former, Miko. The bodies of the left behind are ephemeral. You'll find I have a far more durable proposal.
All right, quest complete. Awkward silence. Oh, we got Miss from. Expedition motorbike aerial tactic module equipped with an aerial suspension field. It allows rider to glide across more complex terrain. Okay, let's see the motorbike aerial tech. Every module unlocks motorbike's aerial capacity capability at a certain height. Full glide to enter the gliding state. Gliding consumes aerial energy and ends depleted. There we go. Damn, I'm so close to getting that fully upgraded. Oh, wait, I still got 1 point, so let's completely max this out. Oh, this is different from. Okay, so Ariel has different ones. Okay, so I can't use it. Fast travel over here.
It was such a radiant light.
Nice. Okay, guys, we're gonna end a little early. We're gonna end early tonight. I did start later than usual, and it's been a long day for me. So I think we'll end here for the night. We're close to the 3-hour mark, so I think today was pretty good. We got to do. We got to get some Weathering Waves in, and we got through 2 quests. So I'd say that's pretty good. So I think we're almost caught up, because usually that means ending. Though I kind of though it feels like they kind of rushed it with it, because I remember them being a lot longer than with that, or unless we're still on it and we were just given like the second half of it. Because it does feel really short, in my opinion. A lot shorter than the dealt with before. Yeah. So let me give you guys your raid messages while I let somebody for us to raid, and do stick around because you will be getting extra channel points from the raid. This is for subs. This is for non-subs. You guys have to copy that. And if anybody wants to join the Discord, here is the link to the Discord. I do post when I go live in my schedule. So to join the workshop, there is the link. So let me see who is currently on right now. Who would be good to send you guys on over to tonight? Hmm. Hmm. No, okay. Microsoft, and don't do this to me. The browser I use, Microsoft's Edge, give me grief. Froze up on me. Hmm. Okay. Here. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Not a whole lot of people are on tonight. So kind of hard to find some. So see. Okay, I'm trying to see who would be good to send you guys on over to, but it's kind of limited because no one's playing Weathering Waves at the moment. And not very many people. I don't see anybody playing a gacha game. I think I'll send you guys over to Maidens. I send you guys over to May. She is currently playing Subnautica, and she's gonna be playing Subnautica too. So I think I'll send you guys over to May today. There we go. Okay. All right, everyone. Raid has been started. I want to thank everybody who came to the stream today. Sorry, I know it's a short one, but I did start later than usual. I've been working on stuff and time got away from me, but I'm gonna work on trying to not to where I can get it back on regular time or earlier next week. This is the last stream for the week. I will be back on Monday, and it will be with Tainted Grail. Hopefully, we'll be able to play Tainted Grail, and we won't have the issues where, like it did when I was about to start, and the game and the thing chose to where my upload speed was completely dropping like crazy. Everything. We'll actually get to play Tainted Grail. That's what I got planned. So we're just gonna send you guys over to May. Do go and say hi to her. With that, I'm gonna say good night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever your time zone. Everybody, thank you for coming to stream today, and I shall see everybody later. Good night, and everyone have a fun weekend. Bye bye.